In the dense heart of the African jungle, where the canopy of trees intertwined to form an endless green sky, there lived a man who was both legend and myth, Tarzan, the ape man. Tarzan was not born in this wild world. His real name was John Clayton, Lord Greystoke, son of an English aristocrat. But fate had other plans. When his parents were shipwrecked on the coast of Africa, they found themselves alone in a hostile wilderness. They built a small shelter, hoping for rescue, but nature was unforgiving. Soon, both his mother and father succumbed to illness, leaving baby John orphaned and vulnerable. It was then that Kayla, a mother ape, found the crying child. She had recently lost her own baby, and moved by a deep maternal instinct, she took the human boy into her care. The jungle was harsh, but under her watchful eye and with the protection of her ape family, Tarzan grew strong. He learned to swing from vine to vine with effortless grace, to communicate in the grunts and calls of the jungle creatures, and to hunt as silently as the great cats that prowled the night. Yet, despite his ape upbringing, Tarzan always felt different. He was faster, smarter, and more agile than his ape family. His mind was quick, his body powerful. As he grew older, he explored the deeper corners of the jungle, discovering old human relics, remnants of his past life that stirred something deep inside him, an unshakable curiosity about where he truly came from. One fateful day, while swinging through the treetops, Tarzan saw something that made his heart race. A group of humans. They were exploring the jungle, led by Professor Archimedes Porter and his daughter, Jane. Jane was unlike anything he had ever seen. Her golden hair shone in the sunlight, and her eyes sparkled with a curiosity and spirit that captivated him. Tarzan, hiding in the trees, watched her every move. It wasn't long before their paths crossed. One afternoon, while Jane was exploring alone, a wild baboon troop charged toward her. Without thinking, Tarzan leaped into action. Swinging down from the trees with the speed of a panther, he landed between Jane and the enraged baboons. With a series of primal calls and sheer physical dominance, he scattered the baboons and saved her life. At first, Jane was terrified of this strange, wild man who seemed more animal than human. But as the days passed, she grew fascinated by him. Tarzan, in turn, was equally captivated by Jane. She spoke a language he didn't know, but he longed to understand her. Slowly, she taught him the ways of humans, and he taught her the secrets of the jungle. The bond between Tarzan and Jane deepened, but their worlds were so different. Jane's father planned to return to England, and he wanted Jane to come with him. Tarzan, torn between his love for Jane and his loyalty to the jungle, struggled with the decision. Should he leave behind the only world he had ever known, or should he follow his heart to a life beyond the trees? In the end, it was Jane who made the choice. She saw the purity and strength in Tarzan's spirit, and she knew that the jungle was where he truly belonged. She chose to stay, leaving behind the civilized world for the untamed beauty of the wild. Together, Tarzan and Jane lived in the jungle, balancing the wild with the human, forming a bridge between two worlds. Tarzan was no longer just the ape man, and Jane was no longer just a visitor. They became legends, living in harmony with nature. Their story whispered in the winds that swept through the jungle. And though they were far from the world of men, their love became a tale of adventure, bravery, and the enduring power of the human spirit to adapt, survive, and thrive in even the most untamed of places.
Want to hear more amazing tales like this? Hit the like button and subscribe for more adventures.